You can be really spiritually aware and be a really shitty person. Like you can be very evolved or be a very old soul spiritually, but very off, like human-wise, character-wise. I'm sure you've met people like this, or maybe you are one of those people, but you don't acknowledge it, or you don't want to admit it, or you will never look at yourself in the mirror. You have to understand that at the end of the day, we are on earth. We're here to have a human experience. So no matter how old and evolved your soul is, if you're not working on the human aspect of your life, if you're not working on the physical aspect of your existence, then what really is the point? Some people are so caught up by the evolution of their soul that they forget to really work on the human aspect. And this is where they create the discrepancy between the way they see themselves versus the way they actually are to the outside world, to other people. If you're not careful about this can often be expressed as narcissism, like spiritual narcissists. You can be very intelligent and evolve spiritually and be very knowledgeable, but there is a disconnect. You can talk about the moon and the sun, and yet you don't know how to look at yourself in the mirror. You're not self-aware in the terms of you being aware of your human fallacies. You're so worried about the evolution of your soul and how to ascend, how to transcend, that you don't think about the physical fallacies that you need to work on in order to have more in your life. Understand that there is no separation between your physical self and your spiritual self. The goal should be combining those two, or rather integrating those two realms together, because it's not just about having a division between your physical life and spiritual life. To be human is to be divine, and to be human is to be spiritual, and being spiritual is being human. So be very careful, because it can be very easy to get caught up by the desires of your ego and wanting more for the soul, when in reality, you really need to be attending to your human aspect as well. Getting to know yourself as a human being, no matter how evolved you're as a soul, it means nothing unless you're using the knowledge to help yourself in the human life.